Hey y'all. I'm back. This time I am back for good. I know that I said that I was gonna start making a lot of videos, but I've been transitioning into a lot of things lately. So it's been months since I've made a video, and you know what? That's a very long time. But now I can finally say that I will be able to be a little bit more stable and a little bit more consistent. So I might not be releasing videos like a couple of times a week, but I'm gonna at least try to start with at least once a week. It's not gonna be just all makeup, but yeah. So I moved into a new home, and I have a new little setup, a new little area that I'm gonna be starting to film in or whatever. I'm still trying to get that together, but this is starters. This is for starters, and that's another reason why it's been taking me so long to get back to filming. Well, start filming, because I've been really like unmotivated to just do anything and make videos, because I had to, get all of my things together. Like, I had to get better lighting, a better background. I wanted to get a better camera, which I have not gotten yet, but that's still pending. I can always get another camera. But as far as videos go, I just say, you know what, I need to just go ahead and start, because I'm always watching YouTube and I'm always inspired, but anytime I want to start making a video, I just don't. I'm like, well, I don't feel like it, maybe next time. But you know what? Today I was like, hey, I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Jackie Aina. I love her so much. I was just watching her, like binge watching her videos, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just make a video. So thank you, Jackie. You just inspired me to come back and start making my videos again. Yeah, so this isn't really like a get ready with me video. This is basically a ranting with Raye video. So basically, I'm just gonna be talking and doing my makeup on camera. I am not the best multitasker, so this is gonna be very interesting. And I sometimes I do not finish statements. Like, I am good for starting a conversation or starting a thought and not finishing it. So I apologize in advance for that. That's just me. Hopefully I can get better with that. What's new? I just bought 2 new palettes. I bought the Take Me Back to Brazil palette and a Morphe palette. So basically, just the Take Me Back to Brazil is by BH Cosmetics, and they had a Take Me to Brazil palette or whatever that they released a while ago, but then they just released this one not too long ago, and it's the Take Me Back to Brazil. And when I say this is such a beautiful palette, it's so vibrant and it has so many colors. Like, this this palette is the bomb. And oh my god, when I saw it, I'm like, you know what, let me just buy it now, let me purchase it. I love this palette. It gives me much more of a variety of what I have now, because I have like a regular palette with neutrals and things. And then I got the Morphe palette, just gives me a little bit more color. So what the Take Me Back to Brazil didn't give me, this one finishes it. And basically, I'm trying to build my makeup collection, build my palette collection, build my makeup collection. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna start with that. I'm gonna start with those 2 or whatever. What's new in my life? What's going on? I make wigs and like I do hair and things, but I have a lot of different things I do, like a lot of different talents. And I just try to put everything to use. What's crazy is, yeah, I went to college for one thing, and although I'm not doing that right now, I still have a plan that's going to, eventually get me to where I need to go, because I still have to go to grad school. It's not imminent, so I'm not going to grad school like right now at this moment, but I'm still going to go there, which brings me to the transitioning into the a new career. So when I transition into this new career or whatever, which I'm not speaking on yet because I don't want to jinx it. I have not 100% like fully gotten it yet, but I am so close. So fingers crossed, and God willing, everything will work out, and then I will be, set. So if I get, I'm going to speak in this instance. So when I do, fully, get hired on with this new career, they do tuition reimbursement, which is great for, paying for, like, since I do plan on going to grad school. So, I have a plan. So we're going to stick to that. But it's been an exciting journey. I've started training again. I've gotten back in the gym, started. You know what? The crazy thing is, I've stopped trying to just, like, lose weight. And when I really just stopped trying to lose weight, like I don't really eat really bad or whatever, but when I really just stopped trying to just like lose weight, I'm starting to slim down now that I'm not trying. But you know what, I do drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. And I've gotten back. I started running again. So even if I don't go to the gym and like run on the treadmill, I'll try like to go outside to the outside track. So like an outside track and run on the track, or just, you know, I just try to do, or I'll go to this place called Swallow Cliff, and they have it's like this big mountain, and they have like these stairs, and it's really steep. The stairs are uneven, so like, excuse me, it starts off okay, you know, the bottom starts off okay, and then the more you get to the top, the steeper it becomes, but then the stairs are uneven, so it's a challenge. It's no joke. So when you go there, prepare, you know, to really bust a sweat and really like do something, because hey, the Swallow Cliff is no joke, okay? But anyway, so I've been doing that. I've been trying to be active and like try to live a more healthier lifestyle. But you know what? My biggest thing is I love to eat. Food is just so good. So the only thing I really like cut down on for real is red meat. I love a burger or an Italian beef or steak tacos or steak by itself. I mean, I really love all of those things, but you know, red meat sticks in your system. Like, it really just like sticks in your system like for a long time. I remember one time, I didn't even do it on purpose. I didn't eat red meat for a month, like for 30 days, and I lost like 8 pounds. It was just because I wasn't around it. So it's like out of sight, out of mind. So if I don't see it and I wasn't around like my favorite places to get steak tacos or Italian beefs or burgers or something like that, then I wouldn't eat it. Like I said, it wasn't on purpose. I just wasn't around it. And I lost 8 pounds doing that. So now I just try to like do red meat like once a month. This month, sadly, I think I did it like 2 or 3 times already. So I'm not going to have any more for the month of July. But the month of July is almost over. So I'm going to have it. I know I'm going to make myself only have it once in August. I can't just stop fully eating red meat, because anytime I have a relapse and go eat something, I don't want to just be like get sick and have to like go to the bathroom and be confined to the bathroom because I ate it and my system is just over it. I don't want to have to deal with that. So anyway, does anybody watch Game of Thrones? Because honey, I want to talk about this. If you watch Game of Thrones, we are best friends, because I love Game of Thrones, and I just feel like everybody should love Game of Thrones as much as I do. If you have not watched it, or you don't know what I'm talking about, HBO, if you have HBO, go on demand. They have seasons, the complete seasons 1, and now that season 7 has started, they have the first 2 episodes of season 7 on there. Game of Thrones, they're roughly about, if you don't know about Game of Thrones, there are 10 episodes in each season, and each episode is about an hour a piece. So you do the math. So if you do want to, you know, play catch up and everything, you know, go ahead and do it. It's on HBO, like I said. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen season 7 yet. But listen, let me just tell you my predictions, or what I want to happen, my theories or my hypothesis. Side note, I had this friend who told, like, who has actually read the books. Did you know that I didn't even know that Game of Thrones was a book? I had no idea that Game of Thrones was a book at first, before it was a TV series. Crazy, right? Anyway, didn't know that, but now I do. And I am so intrigued, and I really do want to read the books now. But the show is so good. The show is so good. I feel like it has something for everybody in it. It has the kill. If you like gory, funny, like sci-fi, just all of that. It has all of that in it. It has something for everybody in it. So I'm pretty sure that nobody would be like, oh, I don't like Game of Thrones. And I feel like if you say you don't like Game of Thrones, you're just trying to be a rebel. You're purposely saying that you don't like it just so you can be that person that be like, oh, I don't like Game of Thrones. But I really probably think like you secretly would like it. Anyway, first episode 1, season 7, and within the first 3 minutes. Wow. That's all I can really say about that there, because wow. Wow. That's about all I can say about that. I want Khaleesi, Jon Snow, Tyrion. I want all of them to like come together. And who else? Khaleesi, Jon Snow, Tyrion, Arya. Yeah, I want those 4 to be like the people that like conquer the show. So we already know that after this season, then there's only gonna be one more season. So, you know, I don't have to just like, that's not a spoiler. We all know this already. We knew this from the get-go, from the beginning. But I want like the way to end this series to me would be to have all of our heroes, like, even though Game of Thrones is so unpredictable, like, you can't get attached to just one character, because like Game of Thrones is so crazy and so unpredictable. You never, like, your favorite character might be here today and gone tomorrow. Honestly, it has happened. But I really want all the heroes to like just persevere and just like win, but that would just be like really like predictable, right? But whatever, because I have been going through it with Game of Thrones, and I just feel like if any of my favorite characters die off right now, I would be crushed. I would be so hurt. And honey, I don't really think I can take that. I need a win right now, okay? Because crazy. Basically, I just want Khaleesi, Arya, Jon Snow, and Tyrion. I really just want them to be my heroes. You know, I know everybody has to play a part. So, like, people that we think, like, why is this person still alive? You know what? They might have a bigger purpose. And their purpose might not be to, like, okay, just because we hate them, they need to die right now. There might be a battle coming or a big scene coming where, you know, they're gonna get taken out in a more glorious way. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, you know, who are dead, I'm happy they're dead, and the way that they died, I am so satisfied with, honestly. Like, seriously. If you watch Game of Thrones, you know who I'm talking about. Some people who died, I feel sorry for them. Like, you know what, they didn't really deserve to die like how they died. And if you watch Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about. But some people who deserve to die and that are still there, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe it's just not their time to die. Maybe they're gonna die in a way that's gonna just make my whole year better. That is so sad that I just can't wait for somebody to die, even though they're fictional deaths, but they still mess you up in real life. Hopefully my theory kind of comes true. And I know something big has got to happen, because this is the season before the last season, and I just know that all of my favorite characters are not gonna last. I just know that. I just know, because that'd be too much like, right? And with Game of Thrones, you can't get attached to anybody, like I said. But hopefully the characters who I love the most last to the end, and the people who deserve to die, hopefully they die in like a glorious death, like a death that'll make me so proud. And I hope that my favorite characters kill them. Also, there are dragons in Game of Thrones. I'm so scared for the dragons right now. If you've seen the last episode of Game of Thrones, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not trying to spoil it for anyone. Okay, so one thing, you guys, since we're on the topic of shows, so everybody watches Power. Here's my unpopular opinion about that. I cannot watch Power. I do not like Power. The reason I don't like Power is because I just feel like it's just too much. I have tried to sit down and actually watch it. Like, I have given it a chance. And it's not that it's a bad show, because I sat and I'm even trying to force myself to watch this season. I'm only a couple of episodes in this season because, like I said, it's annoying to me. Power is, like, really, really annoying. But like I said, that's just my unpopular opinion. But the character in Power that gets on my nerves the most, I think I would have to say, is Jamie St. Patrick, or Ghost, or whatever you guys want to call him. Well, that is his character's name. He gets on my nerves the most. He is like a big stupid face, like, and a crybaby. You know what? I think if his character was probably played by anybody else, I probably have a different opinion about him, because honestly, Omari Hardwick, or whatever his name is, I'm sorry, y'all. He may be a great actor, but I'm just not feeling him. The reason why I'm not feeling him is because if you've seen the movie For Colored Women, then you know that he played Janet Jackson's husband in that movie. And we all know about Janet Jackson's husband in that movie. And since then, I have not been able to shake that image of him out of my head. Honey, listen. You know what? That's neither here nor there. So when I watch him play Jamie St. Patrick, this hardcore, character, Ghost, it's just not believable to me, because, like I said, I cannot shake that image of him being Janet Jackson's husband out. Like, oh, I cannot shake it. I cannot. But you know what? It's not a bad show. It's really not a bad show. So I'm not saying that. I just think it's a bit much for me, and I just can't get with it like how everyone else is in love with it. The show that I'm just fully vested in and in love with, to me, that would be Game of Thrones. So that's that. That's what I love. That's my show, Game of Thrones. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Another show that I ended up liking, the show Shameless. Now, Shameless is about a family. They're from the south side of Chicago, this little crazy dysfunctional family, and it goes through their lives, and we see just, man, you know what? They go through a lot, and honestly, I don't know why I'm not attached to the show or anything, but I'm just like, why do I watch this? You know how you actually question yourself, like, why do I like this? Why do I watch this? What does that say about me? It took me a year to actually watch it. Like, when it first aired, I did not watch it until I just started watching Shameless, honestly. But you know what? It's actually not that bad. And it took me a long time to really admit that. Like, oh, actually, it's a really good show. I don't really have anything else to really talk about right now. I'm not really a talker, which is actually a lie, because I talk a lot. But I don't really have anything to talk about right now. I don't know what type of look I'm actually going for. I saw this look that some girl did on YouTube. I forgot her YouTube name, but I saw this look that she did, and I kind of mimicked it, like, for this pop-up shop that I went to. I did a look inspired by her, and then I said, let me recreate this look, but let me add my own flair to it. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. She did the yellow base, and then she did the orange or whatever. So now, but then she put like gold glitter and all types of things in it. So I was like, well, let me try to recreate that look, and then let me put my own little flair on it. So I don't actually know where I'm going right now with it, but we're gonna see together. We're going on this adventure together with it. So now I feel like I got the bright colors. I kind of want to darken it up just a bit. I'm just gonna add a little dark burnt. I want to say, like, it's a deep, like, burnt orange into my crease. Like, just into the crease. Actually, Black China has this really, really pretty look that I actually do want to try, but not today. I actually want to try that with a different palette. I could try it with this palette. You know what? I'll make another video trying it with this palette, see if I can achieve that same look. A little bit of concealer. So right now I'm going into the Morphe palette, just so I can grab some white, so I can, like, really make this. I don't know if I like that. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, but okay, we can try it. We can try it. We can try it. Oh, what's crazy is I'm going back to the fact that I haven't made videos in months. So I have made two different videos, because I had bought some Wonder Brow. That I know y'all seen that Wonder Brow stuff that's been going around on the internet. I've tried it. It's actually okay. It's cool. I wouldn't say, like, at first I was like, oh, this is gonna be my summer brow because it's gonna be hot, and you know, you don't want to be able to wipe your brow off, you know, wipe the sweat off your forehead and then your brow's coming off. But you know what, I didn't. I'm still using the same thing for my brows, and I just don't see that changing. Yeah, so I got the Wonder Brow, and I did a video tutorial about that, and it was a really funny video because I did not know what I was doing. I was just trying it out, and it ended up like being like really crazy. And then I made another video in the same day, like right after the Wonder Brow tutorial, about oh, oh my goodness, so I didn't even tell you guys, I got the Juvia's palette, the Masquerade by Juvia palette. I bought that, and I did an unboxing, and I might add a snippet about that in this video. The thing I did not like was that when I opened it, do you see that? Wait, let me get the, oh my gosh, I am about to scream. I am about to scream. Oh my goodness. The green, and I don't even know how to fix it. I'm gonna cry on camera. I am gonna cry on camera. My palette, I think, oh my god. I wish you guys are about to see what's going on in a couple of seconds. And I need to know how to fix this, because if I can't fix it, I am going to cry, because this is not my fault. When I opened it, do you see the green? Do you see that? The green? I am about to scream! Oh my gosh. That was really crazy to me. Like, I'm opening this palette for the very first time, and bam, it breaks. I was so sad about that. So sad about that. Anyway, I've done so many looks off that palette, which is crazy. Like, Snapchat really gets all my best video. Like, I post more on Snapchat and Twitter than I post on any social media site. Like, I've been neglecting my Instagram for Snapchat and Twitter. But you know what? Twitter is my place that I go, like, to rant and do my talks. Now, Twitter gets all my story times, but that's because, like, I don't have a private page on Twitter or anything, but I can kind of filter who I want to see my my Twitter. And I don't really post anything on Instagram, so my Instagram is not private. My Twitter isn't private. My Snapchat isn't private. But I do block a lot of people on my Snapchat. I'm sad to say, a lot of people from my church, if y'all are watching this, I am so sorry, but if you from my church and you've added my Snapchat, I blocked you. I am so sorry about it, but that's just the way it is. My Snapchat is like, my Twitter and my Snapchat are like me, raw and uncut. That's like the things that you don't see at church. And like I said, I don't really want y'all in my personal life like that, no offense. So that's why I don't post like my story times on here. So I do a lot of story threads on Twitter, and I post all like my good makeup and look stuff, like a whole bunch of hair stuff on Snapchat. Really don't know where I'm going with this look, but I guess we will find out together. I've been trying to buy new things and new makeup, and oh my goodness, I am in love with these palettes that I have been seeing. Speaking of new makeup, you guys know, well, you guys don't know, I have not bought any of Kylie's products. One, because I just feel like Kylie, no, because I'll go into Sephora and spend some money in there or whatever, but I just feel like Kylie's, like, one lip kit for like just a lip and a pencil is like 30. Okay, well, my Marc Jacobs lip gloss was like $35. But that's beside the point. That lip gloss was just like for me. That was made for me. It was made for me, and I don't end of discussion. I don't want to hear anything about it. But Kylie's lip kit is like $30. I just feel like that's a little bit sis. That's a little steep. Kylie's makeup is kind of steep, and I just feel like I don't want to spend that coin with sis yet. But I was on her Snapchat today. I don't know what made me want to go look at her Snapchat today, but I clicked on it. And this bee, she is launching her birthday collection. First of all, if you don't follow Kylie, go follow her. It's Kylizzle My Nizzle or something like that. If you haven't, if you just don't want to follow her on Snapchat, go on like her Instagram or something like that and go look at her new birthday collection she's about to drop in August. I have never, like, when I say I have never wanted to purchase any of Kylie's cosmetics until now. I'm sorry, sis, but I literally said, I put in my calendar August 1st. It's 3 p.m. in California, so it's gonna be 5 p.m. here, and set an alarm because I'm gonna try to be one of the first person, because anytime she drops something, it always sells out like within the first few minutes. I'm really gonna try to like be one of the first to get that. Like, I really want to like get her little palette. Like, it was beautiful, and she like sampled all of them. She sampled all of the colors and all of like swatched everything on her Snapchat, and I was just smitten. So Kylie, sis, you did it. You did it. You really intrigued me, and I'm gonna give you my coin. Okay, let's see. What is this look missing? Nowhere to go today, but me doing my face is making me want to find somewhere to go tonight. Like, let me text somebody and see if they trying to go on a little date or something. No, but for real, cause I feel like my face is just, I feel like I'm just gonna really end up liking this look, and I'm gonna want to like let somebody see it. You know what, I'm gonna put it on Snapchat. That's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna put this face on Snapchat, cause honey, listen, do you hear me? Do you hear me? So I think I'm about done with this face, with this look. Oh, I love big hair. I hate flat hair, unless the only time I want my hair to be like, oh, well, I don't want to look crazy either. Okay, so let me not like tease it like that, but the only time I like flat hair is if I'm trying to do like a bone straight look or something. But okay, this is my face. I think it's pretty. I really like the eye that I just did, guys. Let's look at it. I didn't add a lip. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and listening to me rant about things. And like I said, if I talked about anything that you like, comment below. If you want to see something, me do something else, comment below. But otherwise, stay tuned. Follow my social media handles. I'm going to put it down in the description box below, or I'm going to attach it to this video. But yeah, follow my social media handles. My presence is very heavy on Twitter and Snapchat, and I do respond all the time. I love when people interact with me on social media, because you know I like interacting with everybody. But yeah, so follow me, like, comment, and subscribe if you have anything to say. put it on here, and I guess I'll see you guys again in another video.
Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene, hago música que entretiene, música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.